Make sure to book your next fishing trip with a member of the Louisiana Charter Boat Association. Go to louisianacharterfishing.com. Today on Let's Go Fishing, we're down in Plaquemines Parish and Happy Jack, and we are going to do the Bayou Experience. And the Bayou Experience has a lot. We are going to eat, we're going to fish off the pier at night, we're going to eat some more, and then we're going to go fishing in the morning. Great place to stay, great Louisiana culture, and you're about to see it right now, so let's go fishing. Closed captioning is brought to you by the Delta Marina in Empire, Louisiana, featuring newly renovated cabins on the water, a ship store for all of your tackle and food and drink, live shrimp, gas and diesel, a fish cleaning station, and the Ponderosa Grill and Oyster Bar serving South Louisiana cuisine Thursday through Sunday. Visit us online at thedeltamarina.com. The Bayou Experience begins when Captain Watson picks you up at Grand Bayou Village, which is right off of LA 23. It's only a 5-minute boat ride to the camp, and this camp speaks South Louisiana. It's got everything that you would expect the Bayou to have, and Captain Watson is a commercial crabber, so food is going to be abundant here on this trip. So he's going to get some of the crabs that he caught this morning. He's going to grade them for us, pick out the big #1 male crabs, and then show us his very special way of boiling fresh Plaquemines Parish, Louisiana crabs.
Okay, here we are, the Bayou Experience again. We're fixing to boil up some of these #1 crabs we just sorted over there by the sorting table. We're going to use our favorite seasoning, okay? It's full of salt too, watch it. But what we're gonna do is dump this seasoned stuff into the cold water. You wanna keep it, don't get this seasoning into your cold water, and we'll have Monk stir it up real good. We're stirring it up. You wanna dissolve all the salt and the seasoning that's in this jar. You want to get it nice and red in there. So we got potatoes, we have celery, we have corn, we have everybody's favorite garlic, we have sausage. We put sausage in there, we squeeze some lemons. You like getting that lemon in there. We have onions, and we have my favorite, the mushroom. Yeah, that's the one that soaks up all the seasoning, and it gets hot. So if you like it spicy, the mushrooms are the way to go. We throw the seasoning right there on top of them. Let them get in there. You got your thing.
Well, this way he boils the crabs are really good, and it's unique because he puts the seasoning in when it's cold. The crabs kind of get that seasoning in them, and they are unbelievable. All the fixings come with the crabs, and the food at this place is outstanding. When you come out here, you are going to eat. So boiled crabs with all the fixings, the sausage, the potatoes, the mushrooms, the corn on the cob, you're going to get that. But oh, wait a minute, that's only the beginning of the food. Then, after you eat your crabs, you are going to get red beans and rice. They bring that out to you. Also, barbecued shrimp. They do a great barbecued shrimp out here. Chef Carmelita does just an amazing job. So you have that, and then when you finish with that, you are going to get a speckled trout dinner. They have pasta to go along with that, and the food is incredible because they catch it right out here. For dessert, they make an unbelievable bread pudding. So when you get to the Bayou Experience and you get to the camp, you're gonna put everything up in your room. They sleep up to 16 people at this place. Come down, eat, and then it gets dark. And you know what happens when it gets dark? The lights come on, and it's time to fish at night. All right, after just an incredible meal tonight that we've had out here, we had to wait for a little while before the tide was coming out. Now it's coming back in. So it's about 9:30 at night now. Well, let's tell you, it's 10:30 at night, as a matter of fact. So we've got the tide coming the opposite way now. And this is when the shrimp will really start working. And from now until dawn, these fish are going to really be going crazy, Watson. I mean, this is the time that it happens, right?
Absolutely. I mean, we caught them all the way from, I guess, about 9:30, 10 o'clock. The tide switched. And once it switches, all the shrimp that we saw going out on the falling tide are now coming back this way. And they're bringing the fish back with them. So we should get real busy here. Like I said, I just caught a 19-inch one. He's right here in the cooler.
In case somebody doesn't believe you.
And just in case they don't believe, you know. He's still breathing. Look at him. Look at him flipping.
Yeah, so.
He's fresh. We just caught him, but we're gonna catch more as the night goes on. Getting a little bigger.
Well, it's like you said, you're gonna catch a bunch of small ones. And
oh yeah.
I mean, this is nighttime light fishing. This is not gonna be, you're gonna catch a 15-incher every time.
You're gonna have a lot of action though.
Yep.
A lot of action. It stays busy.
So I'm gonna see.
It ain't no boring fishing, that's for sure.
There's one. All right, they're starting to grow.
Yay, a little bit.
Ever slow much. But
He's
look,
close.
this is night fishing.
Yep.
This is what it's all about, coming out here and catching fish. That one there is about 11.5 inches. I could probably stretch him, but I'm not gonna do it. But
Go get his bigger
I've
brother.
started kind of twitching this thing on the top a little bit, and there's so many shrimp in there that I think before too long I'm going to start getting them to hit it. And this heavy dean is basically, it's a meridine, but it's got weight in it, which is thus a heavy dean, and it's going to sink faster. So I'm trying to get it to sink a little bit faster so I can work it a little bit better and see what happens. This is one of my favorite colors, especially at night. It's got the chartreuse belly, blue back, silver sides.
Well, I need a Sprite.
Oh,
That's a keeper, y'all. Oh yeah, he's a keeper. That's some fat ones too now. They're getting fat. That's some fat fish out here. That's a pretty fish though.
y'all missed the fish.
Beautiful trout. Look at that tuxedo, baby. I got dressed up to go get them. Tuxedo, speckled trout, the Bayou Experience.
There he is. Oh, topwater trout. A topwater trout. I decided to put on, I decided to go ahead and do something I've never done. Now, I would tell you
Hey, what'd you do,
that
man?
I had never, ever, hardly ever
That's a rattler.
catch a speckled trout on a she-dog at night under lights. Never, because you would think that they would be hitting a she-dog at night under lights because they're hitting bait, and they just never hit it in other places. Well, this one just hit it, so now I'll be throwing this thing for the rest of the night. But he crushed it.
I guess
That's about a 13-inch fish.
You think that makes us unique? That the fish hit that particular lure?
I think that they knew that you were here, Watson.
Okay.
I mean, I think that they knew that this was the Bayou Experience.
There you go.
I mean,
that's what
is
I'm
there any
talking
other
about.
explanation?
Those fish know us here, I'm telling you. They
All
know
right,
us.
so I'll be doing this for the rest of the night.
What's that called?
A she-dog.
That's first one I've seen caught on a she-dog.
Well, there's a lot of
I've
fish that
never
are caught
knew.
on a she-dog, but
Yeah.
oh golly, that one nailed it.
Did he?
Did he nail it? My
I
gosh.
hope you got 6 hooks in him.
I do too.
Not a boy.
There we go.
Yeah.
That one scared the heck out of me.
Did he really?
Well, he didn't scare you.
I
You
heard
backed
something
off.
go pow. That's all I heard.
I didn't see you going that way. I saw you going
I
this
was like,
way.
get out of the way, man. You gotta go when coming in.
Oh my gosh. That
old-
fish nailed it.
Look at the specks in the tail. Oh my God. He probably got 150 speckles in its tail.
Well,
Look at that.
you're not going to get them every cast doing this. And you're probably not going to get them every 20 casts doing this. But normally the ones you're going to get, they're going to come up and hit it. And the reason why you're not going to catch them is because look how big that bait is. If you look at those shrimp out there, those shrimp are about that big. So this bait is a much larger profile. But we're going to try to catch, we're trying to catch a bigger fish. So we're not matching the hatch, but we're trying to get a big one to come up and hit something that the little ones aren't. Well, we continue to catch fish, and some of the other guests were actually catching some fish on the edge of the light, and you do that a lot of time when you're fishing lights at night, but our bellies are full. We've caught a bunch of speckled trout, a lot of little white trout that you haven't seen, and it's time to go to bed because we're going to get up and go fishing in the morning. So, day 2 of the Bayou Experience is going to begin with a delicious breakfast and then some more fishing, and you're about to see it next on Let's Go Fishing. Today's Tackle Box is brought to you by the Louisiana Charter Boat Association. Book your adventure today. As far as tackle for fishing at night off of the dock like this, you want to bring just about everything because you don't know what they're going to hit on. I had great success with the She-Dog, but any soft plastic that you can bring out there in a chartreuse color or in a glow color, those baits are all going to work when you get out and fish at night. So you can use live shrimp, but the soft plastic fishing is a lot more fun. Get a heavier jig head so you can get under the white trout, but you're going to come out here with all these fish, and it really doesn't matter what you fish with. Just get it in the water and put it right in front of the fish. Well, after you get finished night fishing, you're going to be a little bit tired because you ate all of the great food. The fishing under the light is just so peaceful at night. It's quiet out there, seeing the shrimp jump out the water. We caught a lot of fish, caught a ton of little bitty white trout too. So you go to bed, you get up in the next morning, and then Chef Carmelita has got a full breakfast for you. And what they do out here at the Bayou Experience is they are in partnerships with Deep Delta Bow Fishing, so they will take you on a charter fishing trip the next morning. They come pick you up on the boat. Captain Kenneth Owings comes and gets us, and we go out in search of some big redfish to start the morning. There's something. Redfish. There we go. That's a little bit different than a white trout. You know, we saw some reds in here. Oh gosh. This better be a red. I've had a propensity to hook every Jack Crevalle within.
Haven't had too many jacks on the inside.
Oh, come on, buddy. Big old red. That's the way to start the day. Oh yeah. Come on. Yeah, his. That's a big one. Whew. Pretty good way to start the morning. 20 plus, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I wonder where my hook is. Somewhere deep in there. This time of year, it's just awesome to get in here and catch them. And they can be anywhere. I mean, they can be out towards the Gulf, and they can be basically right here on the inside, which is where we are. That, my friends, is a big bull red. All right, turn this sucker loose. Get over here. Ah. Put him over. Well, I don't want to rock it too fast. There you go. Oh, Logan, you saw that, huh? You saw that, huh, Logan? Saw that, huh, Logan? Oh. Uh-oh. Redfish. Another one. So we saw these birds working. Cap, I didn't think they were working over bull reds. I never saw any bust. This is just a normal red, I think. Well, semi-normal. All right, he's not that normal. Cap, he may be getting tired. In fact, he is getting tired. All right. We're about to catch our redfish. Now he was hooked right on that lip right there. But one thing about that outer lip of those bull reds like that, it is pretty hardy. So you will definitely, it's actually a much better hook set than what it looks like. I don't think he's quite as big as our last one, huh?
Nah, he's about the same.
All right, I'll show you how pretty this one is. All right. Hang on, let me get my finger in there. All right. Bull red number 2.
It's a nice fish, that dude.
That is a nice fish. Come fish with our friends at Deep Delta. Get you some of this. You know, people love to come from out of town and catch these things, huh?
Oh, they want them pulling fish.
Yeah.
They want them pulling fish.
Always talk about how we want to catch it.
Even if it's Jack Cavell, they like to pull.
Yeah. We're speckled trout snobs over here, but when you come from out of town and you never caught one of these, you don't know what you're missing.
Right.
All right, we're going to turn this big girl loose and try to catch something else. Make sure to book your next fishing trip with a member of the Louisiana Charter Boat Association. Go to louisianacharterfishing.com. The Bayou Experience is just so unique to South Louisiana. This has been just incredible so far. We've caught a couple of bull reds, but let me digress. One of the other things that you can do here, and there's so many different things, we can't show it all, but they throw all of the food, the crabs, and everything over the side of their dock. And that attracts big, gigantic bull drums. So if you bring your family out, you can actually go out and feed fish heads to these big bull drum. They're basically like pets. They're going to come up right on the side of the dock and they will essentially take the bait right out of your hand. Very few places you can do it, but you can do it down here on the Bayou Experience. Hey, we've caught a couple of big reds with Captain Kenneth, so now we're going to see if we can move over and catch some speckled trout, as our day has been fantastic, just like the night before. Trout?
Yeah, shaking his head like a trout.
Nice. It's funny, we caught that one. You caught 2 of them in one spot, and then they moved around. So it looks like they want live shrimp.
I think you ought to throw the live shrimp. Go over there playing with it.
Yeah, I'm about to throw them.
Stop being hard-headed, bro.
I've never been accused of that, ever one time. It's the first time anybody has ever said, you know what, you're hard-headed. There he is. There he is. Coming out the water. He's a pretty trout. That one on a matrix with a death grip. Pretty fish. So we found some fish for sure. They're just moving around a little bit.
You can leave him there. No, you good.
But that's pretty. Got him? What you got?
I don't know. Not the redfish.
You got a redfish there, brother. Oh yeah. So this little spot is a good one. Nice redfish. And that one is nice and dark and pretty. I wasn't going to put him in the net right there because I figured I'd make him mad. That's pretty good there, huh? Mm-hmm. I did that like I was a professional. Nice. A little bit of everything out here, ladies and gentlemen. Like you said, these things just move inside and you can catch them just about anywhere in the fall and winter, huh?
Oh yeah.
That is pretty. What, about 30 inches? 32? That one's kind of skinny.
He's probably about 27.
Yeah. That one's skinny, but he's pretty.
He's already ready.
God, if I would get a bite, that would just be like heaven. There he is, right on the side of the boat.
Yeah, that's a good one there, dude.
Nice one. Oh, there we go. And that one hit right on the side of the boat. Well, the Bayou Experience was absolutely amazing. And I have to thank Captain Watson Perrin and his family. They are just absolutely outstanding people. And from the time we got there, boiled crabs, then a just incredible dinner, then fishing at night. You can fish as long as you want to. Your bedroom is 20 feet from where you fish, and the rooms are really nice. They've got Wi-Fi, everything you can possibly need. Beds are comfortable. If you're coming out, they can sleep up to 16 people, so big groups can come out. You can bring the family and kids. It's awesome. And then if you choose to the next morning, after a delicious breakfast, they will bring you out. Deep Delta Bow Fishing will bring you out on a daytime charter trip. You'll come back, get your things, and then head home. What an outstanding jewel of a place we have down here in Plaquemines Parish. And again, you need to come down and do this, because the Bayou Experience is going to be one of the best experiences you are going to have in the outdoors. For Captain Watson Perrin and his crew and our producer, Logan Brown, I'm Kevin Ford. Hope you enjoyed the Bayou Experience, and we'll see you next time right here on Let's Go Fishing with Kevin Ford.